Hello, how are you today? Whoever you are, popping in to say hi. So, I had a lot to do today. I just want to hang out. And I figured I'd take the chance to do that since I wasn't here Sunday. I might as well just hang out for a bit. How long? I don't know. Do I have a plan? Not really. I just want to crochet. And if you want to do that with me, then awesome. Awesome, awesome. Hope everything is good. Right now, I'm just gonna try and hopefully finish this cardigan that I've been working on for a while. I have not worked on it very much recently, but I decided that I might as well see if I can finish it. I don't know if I will have enough yarn for it. That's the biggest concern I have. So yeah, that's going to be interesting to see. Yeah. I know I have enough of the blue because I have more of the blue. It's this golden color that I don't know if I'm going to have enough of the yarn. But I am making a hood type of thing on here now, and I think once I have the hood on it that I'm going to be finished with it. I was thinking about adding some type of, trim at the bottom, but I don't know if I want to have that one solid blue since everything else is divided and split in half, like 50-50 blue and this golden color. It is like this. So we have, it's a hexagon cardigan with the blue half and a yellow half, and the hood is also split accordingly. So that's what's going on right this minute. Oh, and feel free to lurk in the bushes. I'm slowly working my way towards monetization with the watch hours. So any watch hours is good watch hours. Yes. Let's switch color. Yeah, so I'm working the hood in one go, switching color in the center so that I don't have to sew it up or something afterwards. I just have to, I just have to continue. Drop the yarn and pick it up. Hello, Rita. How are you? Oh, you had to dry your hands. Oh, you've been washing some dishes? That is good. I am the type of person that don't have time for that and require a dishwasher for everything. Whatever in my house cannot tolerate a dishwasher, it just moves and something else replaces it. Hello, Jonathan. How are you today? Nice to see you. Oh, hello, Tank. How are you? I'm happy that your auctions has been really good. I was a little bit torn, because I was thinking about like maybe put something up for donation that you could auction off, but like since I am in Sweden, I wasn't sure about how that could work in a good way. So I guess we could have talked about it, but I felt I was a bit late to the party when I realized that that was an option. So I'm sorry. Oh, you like doing the dishes. Yeah, I'm not like that. I am not like that. So, oh, yarn on the run here. My yarn bowl is currently filled with other things, so I can't really keep the yarn in it at the moment. And working, well, one of the colors is balled up and the other one's still in a somewhat deflated cake. Yeah, I heard that you had something ordered and whatnot. Like, are you okay until February though? That it's taking so long to get it that? Sucks that it has to be like waiting times and other things. I was thinking about doing a little bit of a market prep thing today because I am gonna do a market very soon. I just felt like finishing this one right this minute just because it's not much left on it, and I don't know what more I can do for, like I can do a lot more for market prep, but I don't know what I want to do. Like I don't know what's going to sell because I've never done a market before. So that's a tricky one because I have no idea what the people of Sweden is interested for Christmas market type of things. Oh, so you're on the way home from work soon, Jonathan? That's nice. Oh, okay, so you got the most important part of the machine. That's awesome. That is awesome. Rita, what is the help request that you got? Like, what does that mean? Someone asked for your help, or is that something else? I don't know. A headband with a paw print and warm socks. That sounds cute. Hello, Nana Michelle. How are you? Hello, Aisha. Oh, Aisha, I actually used some of the yarn that you sent me. I finally used some. Only a little bit. For this one, I made this headband, and this is the one I won from you. Because I don't want to, like, I want to use it, but I don't want to use it. So I figured a little bit could be used for this headband. So I did take a little bit of one of the skeins. But I don't know what I'm gonna do with the other ones because it's like sacred. Because it's, you know, not easy for me to get that. So I'm gonna figure something really special out to do with the rest. Oh, okay. So it was a as soon as possible request to have stuff made. I get that. Okay. Thank you, Aisha. So what is everyone doing today? What's on your hook? What's in your glass? What's going on? A lot of people seems to be coming home from work or just about. Kinda. Kinda maybe. I have Silent House here at the moment. Oh, and also for those who have seen the heart collector crochet along shawl that I have behind me, take a good look, because it's going to be shipped out of here. I got an offer. Someone wanted to buy it and it's sold, so it's only hanging behind me right this minute, because I wanted to get some better packing material or shipping material, and I had to order that. So I'm just waiting for that to arrive, and hopefully I'll have that tomorrow so I can pack it and ship it to its new home. So this is, the final time it's here hanging out behind me. Well, at least she doesn't have to, be totally cold if you let her borrow some socks. So, pork, steak, sweet potatoes, and a salad. So, when is it ready? When can I come over? No, I already ate today. It's all good. Yeah, the shawl is flying out of here. Like, it wasn't required to have it going like as soon as possible, but I feel like I need to, you know, ship it as soon as I can. Because I have a market soon, and I did get the offer to ship it afterwards, so I could have it in the stall to maybe attract more people to come and look. But I feel better just sending it as soon as I can. So that's what I'm gonna do. But I have a bunch of other shawls and things that is going to end up at the market, and see how that goes, because I've never done that before. I have no idea what is going to sell, and some of the colors I have might be a bit too much, or some people will love them. I don't know. I don't know. But it is a bit scary. I'm not going to do it alone though. I'm going to have company so that I don't have to do everything alone, because it's going to be for, a couple of hours outside. It's going to be cold, because it is cold already. We've had some snow. It hasn't stayed on the ground. Like, it snows and it, a couple of hours later it's gone, because it's not cold enough to stay on the ground. But yeah, if you need a bathroom break, or if you need to go and get something to eat, or just a cup of coffee or something, you don't want to leave everything, as it is. So it's better to have someone with you. So I'm going to share it with a friend of mine that also does crochet, but she does more amigurumi type things. She's done a couple of sheeps and axolotls and things like that. So it's going to be fun. Oh, your snow stayed today, Rita? Yeah, well, not here. Not yet. We did get some snow yesterday, but that's already gone. Gone with the wind. Now it's just cold and gray. Hello, Stina. How are you? So, not to be that person, but has anyone ordered any Hobie Black Friday / Black Week yarns yet, that I have some, unboxings to look forward to? Because that's, my guilty pleasure is watching other people opening their Hobie orders, or yeah. So let me know if you have any Hobie coming. Let me know when and where I can find you unboxing it. Yes, please. Thank you. I've been sitting for a couple of days now, should I order? What do I want to order? I recently had stuff that I ordered, so it's not something that really, really tickles my fancy at the moment, and it kind of bothers me that nothing really is oh, I want this right now. This, I can't wait. Um, I guess it's because I already have so much and so many plans for it, but Black Week, Black Friday, it's the best of the year. and I should take advantage of it. I don't know. Because I do still have a little bit, in my yarn account saved up. But I don't know. I don't know what I should get. They are going to add to the sale next week as well. So maybe something will pop up. I have my eye on a couple of items that I want to go on sale that isn't on sale at the moment. So if that goes on sale, I will have to take an extra look. Friday Hobie unboxing coming. Yeah, you couldn't help it. I get it. I get it. Like I have some things over there like I want it, but it's not on sale. So, sounds good, Tank. Oh, you haven't gotten Black Friday sale in? That was a before the Black Friday, the unboxing that you're gonna do? Well, I think me and Stina does a lot of Hobie shopping, both of us, but I do know that she gets some other stuff too that I'm too scared to try. Well, I have never ordered from like Ice Yarn or like Hobie is my safe place. I know what I get and I know the customer service is good and I can basically have everything. Like if I'm lucky, I have stuff the next day. If I put an order in like early in the morning, I have it the next day. That's how fast shipping can be from Denmark to Sweden. But yeah, I have mentioned it before. Like if I get in the car and drive down to Denmark, I would be in a Hobie store within 8 hours. So it's not that far of a distance, really. Okay, so you received it last week. Hello, Maritza. Okay, so you ordered from Ice Yarns before they changed the shipping rules. And what was the shipping rules before and what is it now? Because I don't know enough about Ice Yarn um, to know that. Since I haven't looked into it other than, shipping is expensive. And that's all I know. And also, like, I don't know how their customer service is. Like, if the yarn is, not good, would they replace it? Like, how are they to work with in that way? Because I have never heard of anyone really talking about that part of it. Or it's like you get what you get, and if you're not happy about it, then not their problem. Because some places are like that. So you might be closer to the Hobie store, an hour from your parents. And how often do you go and visit your parents? And how often do you go visit them just to like go over to the store at the same time while you're in the neighborhood? Oh, you didn't pay tax before, and you were not happy about the customer service. So yeah, that is something I would worry about, ordering from outside EU with the handling fee and the tax on top of everything. Yeah, it's not fun. Hello, Neil. How are you? Hello, Robin. How are you? Michelle Jenkins. Hello. Nightbot is reminding us to hydrate. So that's what I'm gonna do. I only have a big water vase today because I figured that's enough. I'm not so bougie today, but I have sparkles in my hair instead. I figured why not? I did get me some new ones for the season. So I have a couple of ones that you haven't seen yet, but they are a bit more Christmassy and we're not in December yet. So I figured I'm gonna wait with them for a little bit longer until I whip them out. You just got home from work, Robin? And Neil is just happy to see me. Awesome. I'm working on a hexagon cardigan in 2 tones. It's blue and gold. And right now I'm working on the hood part of it, but everything else is pretty much finished. So we have an arm with a cuff in gold and black on one side, and the other side is different tones of blue, and it's also finished. I don't have any ribbing or anything at the bottom because I don't have enough of the yellow or gold for that, and I don't think I want like just the blue at the bottom because everything else is split into. So the hood part is also going to be split into because that's what I'm working on now. But hopefully I will going to have enough yarn for that to at least do the hood. I think so. So that's what we're doing at the moment. You were going to complain about the hairband, but I have sparkles. I have sparkles. I have something. This is Cookie. I have Cookie in, well, it's just the blue. The other one is Mustard. So I have Mustard, and I think, is it Blueberry? Let's go. Let's go and check. We got, because you can get them at Hobie, but I didn't get them there. I got them at my local store, like all my cookies that's hiding over here right now. There we go, cookies. No, that's not the one. Blueberry. Yeah, Blueberry is the other one. So Blueberry and Mustard is what we have. And I have more of the Blueberry hanging out, but I only have this much left of that one. So that's what I'm working on right now. Yeah, they're Yarbo. There you can maybe see that it says Yarbo. Yeah, and it also says made in, well, there's a little Swedish flag on the side if it wants to focus, whenever it wants to focus. It takes a little bit. There we go. A Swedish flag. But the cookies are manufactured in, is it Turkey? And they also produce they also, no, made in India. Red Heart Roll with it melange and Serdar Jewel Spun. It's the same yarn. It's the same manufacturer. The only difference is the color options. Some of the color options are specifically made for each of the brands. And well, the cookie is sold in Sweden and through Hobie, like in this part of Europe. Serdar is in the UK, I think, and the Red Heart Roll with it melange is for the US based customers, and they are differently caked or made into skeins. The Serdar Jewel Spun is donuts, and the red heart roll with it melange is smaller cakes, so you get most like meters per, currency or yardage per currency with the cookie. That's the best value for the amount of yarn that you get. But some people have easier to get some of the things, and yeah. Hello, Molly. No, this is not for the fair. I just want to finish this one up because I can basically sit here and do this one and just, chatter around with you guys and not have to count stitches and things like that. So I figured I'd just work on this one for a little bit while I take a break. I can show you guys a little bit of what I've done market prepping. Because I have done quite a lot of market prepping so far. I have the eggs behind me and only one bee. I was thinking about making more bees, but I don't know. I don't know if bees are going to sell. I don't know if the eggs are going to sell. So I don't want to do too much of everything, but I have a bunch of my shawls, and that's my main thing. That's like, that's what I've done. Over the last year, like that's my go-to type of project. So that's, the highlight of what I have to offer. But I've made some smaller things just so that I have other things as well, because I know not everyone's going to come and want to buy, a shawl for, well, some people is probably going to be like, oh, that's too expensive, because people don't have a lot of money and whatnot now, and they have to buy Christmas present for a lot of people. So I'm not expecting to sell a lot. I hope I get, a couple sold at least, but I have no idea what people are gonna want. So I figured I'd make some smaller things, like the eggs behind me over here. They have eyes, and according to the pattern, they should have a mouth. So I'm considering sewing that to them, but I haven't decided yet. And the bees, I have enough yarn to make a couple more bees. So I should probably do that because I think that will be a good item. And also, I don't have that many colors to pick from in that type of yarn. So I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna, do what I can, because I'm not planning to get more of the fluffy yarns until like before the market. I can put this to the side for a bit, and we're talking about, we're gonna talk about the shawls. We can do that. Oh, and I did some stuff for myself as well. Just because I'm doing the market, I'm gonna be fancy. Okay? I'm gonna be a little bit fancy. So I made myself fingerless gloves and a hat to go with it. And this is in just a white worsted yarn, and it's the Christmas universe. So there's sparkles in here. It's this colorway that I held together with white. So you do see a little bit of the sparkles, and I'm thinking like I need some other gloves underneath. So I made these extra big so I can layer it with, thinner gloves underneath. But I wanted just to have a little bit of pretty action going on. Well, gnomes, I don't like, I have never done a gnome. I don't know if I have yarn to do that, or if like how long that's going to take me. Yeah, Hobie Black Friday sale has started yet, and I haven't figured out what to buy or what I need or what I want. But also the market is, it's a week and a half away, or 10 days. And I don't have, unlimited amount of time to just crochet away to, and also I have a lot of things. So just getting a couple of, smaller things to add to it, I figured like, why not? I might as well. But these are really nice and soft. So that's the bees. This shawl is going with because it just finished. I don't know if this is, this is maybe a bit too colorful for some, but I'm definitely going to take that one. Okay, I have things in the way of the things. Well, we can look at what I've done this week. First of all, yes, PJ pants on. I'm really, rocking it here. So I did a couple of more hats. We have a red and white one because red is Christmassy. So we have that. And then I made another one of the same that I made for myself. This is just a little bit bigger. Yeah, I'm showing stuff I'm gonna take with me to the market, Michelle. But that one's not going to the market. That one is just waiting for. I wanted to get more like better packing material because I didn't have what I wanted to like pack it nicely before that one flies away. So it's not. It's hopefully I get the packing material tomorrow to do that. But yeah, I have a bunch of hats. We got a beige and purple one, and yellow and white, and yellow and blue because we're in Sweden. So maybe someone's going to be feeling a little bit patriotic. And also blue and white because, we have a lot of Finnish people here too. So that's the color of their flag. So maybe I'll sell for that. But I just made a couple of different ones with the yarn I had available at the moment. And all of this is basically the same pattern. So I have them, and I have a bunch that I did before. Okay, I'm gonna make a mess over here. Let's get the other stuff down. Let's get my other box down with the stuff I had from before. That has been in here for a while. I think I've showed some of this before. We have a gray hat or beanie, and then we have a lot of different blue and yellow ones in different, like a lot of these patterns are Bag O Day patterns. So there's a bunch of different blue and yellows. And then I have a bunch of like these coffee mug cozies. So you don't burn yourself on your coffee mugs in a bunch of different yellow and blue variations. You can also use these for like a beer can if you don't want to warm it up too fast if you're a slow drinker. And then I have all my sunflowers, like coaster things. So I have a bunch of these coasters in different color combinations. But these are the ones I have in singles. And then I have sets of 4. So all of these are like sets of 4 in the same, like these look like this. And then these look like that. And this is my own pattern. So I have a tutorial and also a written pattern on my Ravelry for these. So there's a bunch of these sunflowers. Actually, my most viewed video is the tutorial for that up till this day. Yeah, so this is stuff I had done before because I was like gonna do this and try and sell them for like charity for Ukraine, like support the people from Ukraine. But I never got to like actually get my ass out and sell them. So they are still here. So yeah, now is the time to sell that too. Okay, can we do this in somewhat of a go away? I don't even know where I have everything or what I'm gonna sell and what to. No, I don't think there's anything in that one. Okay, I have my big boxes. Okay, big box full of shawls. No joke. No joke. Here's the things. Okay, this one is not going to the market. And this one, I don't know yet. I have been using this myself. So I don't know if I'm going to sell it or if I'm going to keep it. I'm probably going to bring it and oh, the heart is falling. Um I'm probably going to bring it, and if it sparks interest, then I might sell it. But yeah, I've been using this myself. It's sparkle. It's the universe yarns as well. So, and this one is not going anywhere. The one I made for the funeral. So I wore this at a funeral. I'm not selling that one because that has sentimental value to me. And here's the hot as lava dress, my beach cover up. That one's not going anywhere because that's all mine. It's my beach dress in all the pretty colors. My Christmas sweater, or yeah, my Christmas top. Also not going anywhere because that's what I'm wearing for Christmas. But what I am going to bring to the market, we have virus shawl in orange, grays, and blacks. A bit of a spooky thing, so maybe wrong season. Probably. We got the newest edition of, well, this yarn was purchased recently. So we have the Christmas Kriya. That one's going to the market. We have the Virus Meets Granny in the rainbow colors. I have to block everything, so that's also to be done. But that one's going to the market. We have the Purple Virus, which is also a new make. I made this with Halloween yarn from this year. So all of these three is made in the last few weeks. The pink flower is a year robin. The poppet type of thing. Robin, another day. Another day. I have no idea what the average is in my area. I have never done a market here, and I don't even know if like what people sell in the markets here. But I'm gonna bring what I have and see what I'm gonna like get. Like I have you know the price. Like I have sold a couple of shawls to people in my like people I know and whatnot. Um, but I don't know how like a Christmas market like this is gonna be like because I haven't done this sort of thing before. So we got shades of brown, chocolate rose is the colorway of this one. So that's a different type of pattern. We got skeletons, or yeah, it's the lost souls in grays and blacks. Also, I'm not sure this is the right season for it because it's Christmas, but some people might still like that no matter what time of year. We have grays and greens and yellows. It's a very lacy type of shawl. Yeah, so like tank, as I was mentioning earlier, like I could have donated any of these, but I wasn't sure about the shipping for your auction. So we have this in teals and purples, and it's a 5 points shawl, so it's a bit different than the other ones. A bit of a fancier yarn as well. This is a pricier yarn, so that one I have to price accordingly. This is something I have more hope for, with the reds and white being more Christmas theme. Like maybe more people will be in the mood for Christmassy colors. So that is one. And then like there's a bunch in here. I don't even know. This one is not going to the market, but I'll show you anyway. This is semicircle, but I'm making a baby blanket in the same color. And those are, that's going to be a gift for the mother and the baby kind of thing. So they are not going to be sold. I have another universe one. This is a smaller one. maybe for a kid. So yeah, this is more of a child size, I think. My boho one, this is also a Halloween color that wasn't available this year, but I bought this last year. And I was really scared about these colors. I was like, I don't know if these colors are going to look good or anything. But I think they work out in this shawl and with the fringe. I need to trim the fringe, but I figured I'd do that when I block it. So I haven't done that yet. Yeah, I don't know how much goth people is going to end up on a Christmas market in the countryside. Though that's my little bit of a I don't know what the type of people is going to come. So here's another red and white one. This is more of a Christmassy because I see like these garlands type of thing in this one. So I have better hopes for the red and white ones being a bit more Christmassy than some of the others. This one is Sultan Shadow. I don't know which of them this was because it is it came in a mystery bag. So I don't know exactly which ones I had, but there is a couple of pink, purple colors. Cerise pink. Yeah, there's a couple. I'm still pulling out. So we have Pride. I figured this might attract some with the Pride rainbow colors. So this is one of the things I think is gonna, sell pretty fast. Because that there's always a market for that type of thing. Maybe I don't know if the venue is right though. That's my only, like, I don't know what type of people is going to show up. So we have teals and white, a big Kriya shawl, another Kriya shawl because I have a couple of them. Back to the red and white, we have a red and white virus as well. Yeah, the lucky cake bags. Yes, please, thank you. Give me back. I still have some of the yarns from that. I'm not sure if I'm gonna sell this or not. I pattern tested this one for Winter Nightmare. It's a Winter Nightmare pattern, so I don't know if I'm gonna sell it or not. Because I think it's actually really cool. There's some textures in here that I'd never done before, stitch combinations that I had never seen being made together. So I don't know if this one's going or not yet. I might bring it and see what people say. What do I have left in here? I have this shawl made in Metallico, so it's really shiny. So I'm gonna bring it and see what people think. I think it's really pretty. And then I have 2 baby blankets, and I'm thinking about bringing them. We have a star baby blanket that definitely needs to be blocked because, yeah, it's just it's 12 pointed star blanket. Hello, VJ. How are you? And in the same colorway, I also have this one, which is a square baby blanket with a lot of textures and things. Let's do like that. Maybe you can see somewhat of what it looks like. And both of these are made in the Melting Macaron colorway by Sheepies, the Whirl. Mr. Yarn Doll! Well, hello, Jerry. How are you? You sneaked it in. Yeah, so like all of this is the things I'm going to bring to the market, and I have no idea what's going to sell. I don't know how I'm going to price things properly yet. Like, I know how long some of these things take to make, and I have to like go through it and like what takes longer, what takes shorter time, like, and check material costs and things. So I have some stuff to deal with because I have never done a market before. So yeah, back in my big box. So yeah, that is what I have to do. I have to deal with that, and I have to make more stuff. It feels like this is not enough, but it's a lot. Is it enough? I don't know. I don't know. I need to figure out how to hang them properly, like securely. I don't know, stitch markers maybe on hangers like this. Um, I think. But I don't know. At least I'm going to be pretty wearing these sparkly stuff that I made for myself. So that's for, yeah, I'm going to do that. Do I have more things to bring? It feels like I have more things to bring, but at the same time I don't. Like, I have an egg. Should I make more eggs? Eggs feel more Eastery. Hello, Noe. Eggs don't feel, it doesn't feel like it's the time for eggs. Should I bring my pumpkins? Should I try and sell them? I don't know. Wrong season. But I'm bringing the eggs. Maybe I'll get some more eggs out because I still have enough to make a couple more eggs or bees. So that's probably something I'm gonna make. At least some. Um, well, I do have coasters. I don't know if you saw them, but I have coasters, but all of them are sunflowers. So I have the sets and the singles. Yeah, the singles are all sunflowers in blues or yellows, and then the sets. So there's sets of 4 in different colors, but they're also all sunflowers. So I have that, and I don't think I'm gonna. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. Hockey pucks? Why would I do hockey pucks? What would I do that for? Yeah, and watch the replay. There's always time for the replays. But yes, there's plenty of things to look at because I've gone through like this is it's a big box. And there's probably more stuff that I could find in my corners that I could bring to the market as well. I just have to go through the stuff I have and see what I can find. Where was I? Here. Because I don't know. I don't know all the things I have. Because they're hiding in plain sight. Yeah, so. Well, yeah, I don't know if hockey pucks is something that would be a fun thing to like crochet though. I don't know if people are going to buy something that's more of a sports related type of thing, it's maybe like shawls or no, like scarves or something with, the name of the team that people like in the team colors. So that would be a thing. I've been thinking about doing that. Like I have a couple of really sports interested people in the family, and I was thinking about making something for them like for Christmas, like everyone get, whatever team color they're rooting for but with their names and stuff in some type of mosaic. But I haven't prioritized that. So that's maybe for next Christmas. I don't know. Nice to hear that, Molly. Your very first shawl is turning out better than you imagined. That's awesome. Yeah, there's the Swedish Hockey League. Well, we don't really do stockings here in that sense. I grew up having, you know, I guess a stocking in, the Santa came overnight. Um, but it was always like one present that was gonna keep us occupied for the entire day, or at least until it was time to like eat and then open the rest of the presents, because we open presents in the afternoon on the 24th. So usually I would get like a paint by number drawing, or like a jigsaw puzzle, or like something that was entertaining for a couple of hours at least. And then mandarin orange, some Christmas candy, and that's it. Like that's, a typical stocking type of thing. I'm just not sure what's gonna sell, Jerry. Like I might have more stuff, but I don't know if it's gonna sell. Oh, Trish, I'm sorry to hear that. That you can see the chat but not the rest. That's sad. Well, maybe you can watch the replay, or maybe you can't hear me either. Sounds like there's internet that's not in a good place at the moment, if that happens. Yeah, oranges and candy. That's a typical Christmas type of thing here. It's a really good season for oranges. In the, winter. They're always yummy, or better at least. Very flavorful. Yeah, and it's I'm gonna be outside all day, depending on the weather. It might rain, it might snow. I don't know how many people's gonna come. Um, it seems to be a lot of markets going on that date. Not necessarily in like the particular area here, but in, the surrounding towns also have markets the same day. So I don't know how many people is going to come from like far away, because they have markets that's closer to them. But at the same time, like if I sell one shawl, I will be, the cost of the table and the gas money would be, I would be even only selling one shawl. Um, so I would be happy if that's the outcome. Worst case scenario, I'll do like, I don't know, something here, if people are interested to sell whatever I have, like to buy whatever I have to sell here. I could do something like that. I just need to figure out with the shipping and stuff, because that's, you know it isn't really fun to spend a lot of money shipping too, as well. Hello, Connie. Did we see ABD sneak in? Yes. Hello, hun. How are you? I do not have any business cards. I should make some, but I haven't gotten around to do that. Yes, I am planning to go live on Sunday, but I will, there's things going on in my life, and some things just sometimes it's going to be like a day by day thing. So the plan is to go live on Sunday, but the plan might change. Since you might have already noticed, I wasn't here last Sunday. So, but today I felt better, So I figured I'd come and hang out with you guys because I missed you since I didn't see you Sunday. Hello, Christine. How are you? Yeah, I know some people might want stuff later. That's yeah. I need to figure stuff out. Like I business cards and all of them things. It's just not. It hasn't been my priority because I am not the type of person that goes out a lot, and all of a sudden I kind of need some, and that's a new scenario for me. I haven't been in this situation or position before where that was actually a thing. Yeah, so VJ, I was thinking about like giving you some new pictures for the FO Friday, but I don't know how many like cuz all the stuff I've done this week, all my finished objects for this week is going to be taking up a couple of picture slots in your life because I have done how many hats? There's 6 hats in this pile, and then another hat and my fingerless gloves. And all of this is what I did this week. So, how many pictures do you want, VJ? um, Vista Print, I don't know. Like there's some um there's a company, I don't remember what they're called, but the like I need help with the design and the logo and things. That's yeah, because I did get help with the stuff for my channel, like the banner and whatnot. So I was thinking about like basically taking the banner and redo it a little bit, and yeah, that's what I was thinking, at least for a business card. I don't know. Um, FOs means finished objects. There's probably other things that you could get out of FOs. Yeah, I have slept. Yeah, we do not have Walmarts. Put a couple of in each pick and send them all. Well, you can get a pick of each, and then you have like half an hour to go through all the pictures. Finished object, Neil. Finished object. And whips are works in progress, and UFOs are whips that was forgotten to the point where you don't remember the pattern, or you don't remember the hook size or what it was going to become. So then it turns into a UFO. I think some people think like whips that's been laying around for I don't know, is it a month, 6 months, a year? When does a whip turn into a UFO? What is sleep? I did make business cards for a different type of thing a long time ago, and I cannot reuse them because it has other things on it. So that's not gonna like I can't use them even though like the information is the same. Like I still have the same contact info, but that would be stupid. When I get famous, I don't know if I'm ever gonna get famous, Michelle, but thank you for having faith and believing in me. I wish. Yes, unfinished objects, UFOs. And we're turning it around and going the other way. So I don't have cardstocks. I don't have anything like that because I don't do things really like crafty stuff. I'm not a very crafty type of person, so I don't have anything really. Yeah, of course that's where your head went, Neil. And anyone that doesn't know would probably think similar. I can show again what I'm working on. I'm working on a hexagon cardigan, and now I'm putting a hood to it. Some of you have seen this before, but it's been a while since I was working on it. So I have put it to the side a couple of times, but I figured I'd finish it because I only have what I'm working on. This is going to become a hood. So I am going to make it bigger or taller, and then I'm gonna just close it at the top so we have a hood type thing going on. But it is a hexagon that is split in two. So we have blue with a cuff and nothing at the bottom. I don't think I'm going to have enough yarn to do the bottom. And then we have the other side with the gold. Looks the same. I don't own a printer, so I don't have that either. That might be shocking to you guys that not everyone does have that. I don't know. It feels like some people are like expecting you to have a printer, and I don't. So yeah, I could like print stuff at the library, I guess. Miss Red, hello. How are you? Yeah, I need to make something, I guess. Like if I put my head to it, maybe I could like Vista print something and have it here by like mid next week. I don't know how long it's going to take for them to make it, but maybe I can do that. I need things for that to happen. Like, yeah, I don't know. I wasn't really thinking everything through when I was like, oh, let's do a market. It was like, yeah, spur of the moment type of thing. I wasn't even sure that they would have tables and things because I was like, there's probably not going to be any tables left. And I don't have, my own table, so I have to um, rent that from them. Oh, VJ, what's going on? What happened to you? Muscle relaxant and pain pills and things? That don't sound too good. You just put 3 new laser printers on the porch? Yeah, Jerry, that could have been helpful. Christine, I have no idea what you're talking about. Yeah, I was gonna use the banner on my YouTube page, but I was thinking about replacing at least the picture where I have just yarn to something that I actually made. Um, but I would have to ask the person that made the banner to help me and replace that because I don't have the skills to do that. Um, because I kind of like the look of that. I don't know. I don't even know, like UPS. I don't know where we have any UPS type thing here. Like I've seen a couple UPS trucks here, but that's about it. Yeah, definitely not anything here in town. I think they're like all in the capital. My fingers are like lightning. Well, I'm only doing granny clusters and I don't even have to think about what I'm doing. So it speeds the process up when I do that. Oh, you don't have a knee? So you have not even like a artificial joint type of thing? I have no idea what that printer paperweight thingy means, Noe, but since I don't even own one, yeah. Well, Jerry, I, I like you might know a guy, but I don't, and I can't expect anyone to just like help me out and not expect anything in return. Hello, Daphne. How are you? People are popping in here. Oh, a $200 paperweight. Oh, okay. I get it. I get it now. Yep. Okay. Oh, your knee is swollen, and it's kind of just, I guess, your leg is not bendable. Is that what we're? That don't sound too good, to be honest. No. Jerry, you can't work for free. You have too much other things to deal with. The things and the things and the things. I already figured it out. Hashtag I work for yarn. You should never work for free, but I work for yarn. It's silly though. Yep, it is really silly. But I'm so torn about the whole Be Black sale or Black Week, Black Friday sale. Like it's gonna be up and running for next week too, and they keep adding stuff. And I want them to add some specific stuff, but I don't know if they're gonna add them. And I don't know. I don't know what I want. I'm so like I have so much yarn right now, but it's like, do I have the right yarn for the right project? And do I have the right pattern for the yarns that I have? Like I have a couple of yarns here, like I want to do something with that and I want to do something with that, but what do I want to do? And this whole market prepping thing. Oh, yeah, there's so many things that is scary. Like what should I focus on? Because my shawls is my focus. That like that's my big item. But they're gonna be mostly hanging, or at least that's what I'm thinking. So the table might look a bit empty. Even though I am sharing the table, and we did talk about like she likes to bake, so there might be like homemade cookies and things. Hopefully that's gonna take up a little bit of the space and her amigurumis. Hopefully is gonna fill out the table. Yeah. Yeah. Needles and knees does not sound like something I want to do. No, there's no law against selling baked goods. Why would there be a law against selling baked goods? You only have to be able to specify or like ingredient list. Hello, Nisi. How are you? Did I miss you sneaking in, or did you just sneak in? Yeah, no, like we only have to specify like ingredients for allergy purposes. Because some people are allergic to things. So that's, yeah, that's what we have to think about. Like we have to be able to specify the ingredients and like if there is a risk of, you know, there might be a risk of nuts or there might be something. Other than that, we are um, allowed to do that. Well, you have a great rest of your evening, Stina, and I hope to see you soon. I'm gonna stalk your page for hobby hauls because yes, you know that. And I'm like, should I order something just so that I can make my own hobby haul video like soon because I I'm in the mood for that, but I don't know what to order. Oh, so you're waiting at the school. You're just in here for a little bit then. Awesome. I'll keep an eye out tomorrow morning. Yeah, no, we don't have to have that unless it's for like restaurant type of thing. But only like selling a couple of things at a market. It's not something you have to have an inspected kitchen for. Hello, Mama J. How are you? Nice to see you. I clearly missed something. Oh, wait. What was that, Jerry, about your leg? Let's. Walking like a pirate. Hmm. Hello, Denise. How are you? Food safety course certificate. Well, I guess you need that for your workplace, Robin. Ooh, 54 days in the hospital for the elbow being pulled complete. That does not sound like a good thing. Like, small children usually have a bigger, I don't know, chance of or risk of having like elbows dislocate. but popping them back in is usually a fast fix. But like 54 days in a hospital, that sounds like a big thing. Hello, Chandler. How are you? Well, feel free to hang out in the bushes, Mama J. Everyone's welcome in the bushes here. It's totally fine. In the bushes outside in my garden, you might find deers, wild boars, a pheasant or three. Usually the pheasants. We have them here like, oh, in the summer, oh my God, they yell, they scream, the damn pheasants. Oh, it's a nightmare. Um, but yeah, birds, boars, and deers. That's the biggest chance of what's going to keep you company in my bushes. I am pretty good today, Chandler. Today is a good day. So I decided to come and hang out with my friends. Okay, you guys, the conversation about the knees are like you keep having them, but I don't like needles. That's my thing. I don't like needles. Not to like put anything in or take anything out. Like I don't like needles. Tattoos are okay, but I don't like needles, syringes, and whatnot. But somehow I managed to like tattoos is not the same as drawing blood, or yeah, no. Even the little like um poke in your fingertip. Oh my God, it's so painful. I don't know why, but everything is like really painful. Like when I have blood drawn in my arm, like here, like I can't bend my arm for the rest of the day because it's just hurting and painful. And people don't understand, like, oh, it doesn't hurt. Like, yeah, it does. To the point where I can't use my arm, which is really fun when they do it in this arm. And I have to drive because stick shift. Yeah, no, like, not a good combination. Not a very good combination. When you can't use the arm, you can't shift. So, I prefer not to do a lot of pokies if I don't have to. For sure. So, everyone that recently came in and everyone else that hasn't answered, what's on your hook today, guys? What are you working on? Because I can't be the only one sitting here hooking away. Right? I bet you're doing something. Is it legal to eat pheasants? Yes. But you have to have a hunting license to actually, prick to get one. Some people buy from hunters. Um, but if you hunt them yourself, you need to have all the licenses for that, as well as the landowner's approval. If you don't own the land, you have to have like things for that. But yeah, you can definitely eat pheasants and boars and all the things here, moose and deer, reindeer. Um, yeah, some of them are more of a season type of thing. Like it's easier to get it this type of year because hunting season has recently passed. Like now it's easier to get them. Yep. Even in like the regular stores, they have like a deli section that usually has a little bit of those those types of meats. A Christmas tree skirt. I have never thought of making one because I have um, like a rug that I put under the Christmas tree every year. 70s crochet magazine blanket. So it's the 70s style. Cute. Bush lurkers, yes. Pot holder. Oh, you lost it, yarn chicken. We don't like losing yarn chicken. Yeah, I was thinking about like, should I make some pot holders for the market? I don't know. A beaded shawl. That is nice. Bag o' day 8-point shawl. That heart roll with it melange and curtain call. So what color is that? Because roll with it melange is the same yarn as I'm using, just different brand selling it because same manufacturer, just different regions. Neil is no good hooker. Nope, you are giving up on that by the sound of it. You're not even trying. Curtain call red heart roll with it. Like, I need to Google. What would that color look like? Curtain call. Can we get color? Oh yeah, that's a color that is not that's a red heart color. That one is not one of the colors that they share. Autograph catwalk. Showtime theater. They are all available in cookie as well. What color is that? Nope, not available. I think tabloid might be available also. Yeah, there's a couple of that's only for red heart. But yeah, some of them are exactly the same. What was it? I said the catwalk. Yeah, it's hiding, but it's the one over there. It's the same colors. It's the exact same color. Yeah, it's definitely fall colors. It was pretty. Fox hunting was a sport in the UK. Oh, right. We have foxes here too. But I don't have any in my backyard. I usually see them a little bit away from the house though. Like, yeah, we had a fox cub not too far away from here. At least last year we had one. Hello, Samantha. How are you? Nice to see you. What are you working on today? Oh, you're taking a break? Well, sometimes you need to take a break too. That is perfectly fine. I don't know how to take a break. All I know is how to crochet, and that's what I do. As much as I can. That's what we're doing here. No, wait. No. One too many stitches. There we go. You have a bunch of blankets going. I have a couple of blankets going too that I should focus on. But right now, I just feel like I need to finish this cardigan. It is 12:25 a.m. at the moment. And now I'm actually curious. Yeah, so past midnight. I don't know when I'm gonna go to bed. I do have a meeting tomorrow at 1 p.m. So I can't sleep all day. Oh, I know, Neil, but I can only join when, the house is fairly quiet. And well, to me, night owling is your regular times, I guess, because of the time difference, pretty much. But this is the time when the house is quiet and I can do whatever I want to without too much of a disturbance. Of course, like kids do wake up occasionally, and well, most of the time I have someone sitting behind my screens because we have the desk set up in like an L type of shape here. I'm like this. This is what you see, but then the next desk is like out there. So, we can talk between my screens because I have two screens. Um, and usually he's like talking on Discord with his friends or sneezing. That's a common thing that you might hear him sneeze in the background. But right now he's not home. He's gonna be home in, any minute now. That's what I was a little bit worried about because it's, 12:30, after midnight, and he was down at the docks, um, just hanging out and thinking about his brother. It's a year and a half today since his brother passed. So he went to the cemetery and lit some candles, and he went down to the docks and just sat for a quiet time. And now I hear the door opening. So I don't have to worry anymore. He is home. Yeah, it's dark. It's been dark for hours here. I don't even know when it goes dark here because I don't pay enough time to, what time is it and what does it look like outside most of the time. It's just like, oh, it's dark. I built a wall. Okay, I moved all my boxes. So there's a wall. I don't know if he can access his computer without having to like climb over the sofa or something because of what I did here to show you guys what I have. Yeah. It's gonna be interesting to see his reaction coming in here. Like, is he even gonna try to get to his computer? I don't know. I'm a bit worried. It's like an obstacle course. Kinda. Yeah, it's been a couple of rough years for a lot of reasons, and stuff just keeps happening. Mm. Yeah, Robin is still here. She's choosing a shirt. So that's why she's so quiet. She's so busy going through her wardrobe. I hear the movement. I just want to see the reaction here. But I don't know. Is he gonna come? I need to move the stuff around. Oh, understanding that it's an obstacle course. Well, I moved my boxes around so that I could show you guys what I have for like market things. And I moved the stuff that was on top of the stuff. And I moved, and yeah, I don't have a lot of space. Like I've talked about this before, like the space I have here. This is as far as I can go forward, and that's where my chair stops. Like there's no space here. I hear the toes. Nope, he's in the kitchen. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna get crazy. Like worst case scenario, he's just gonna like walk over the couch. Or I don't know. I don't know. You in the mood for an obstacle course? Oh, he's just pushing the stuff to the side. It wasn't as bad as I expected. Yeah, but I'm gonna sort this out when I'm done here. It's not gonna look like this when I go to bed, for sure. We need to make sure that we can walk around here, so it's all good. Oh, yeah, this needs to be a lot longer. I hope I have enough of the yellow or gold. Well, Robin is already here. He moved the stuff to get around it. Like, that's why there's a little bit of a background noise now. Because he's moving stuff on his desk. But to move it, I have to well, basically take the headset off and deal with things. Because the cord is not long enough for me to deal with all of that. And it's not that bad. Yep, it's not that bad. That's where we're going. I didn't get in trouble. It's all good. It could have been worse. I don't know about that, Robin. I don't know about that. Probably not today. Don't sit down. Come over. Oh, you mean him. Yeah, no. Nope. Not today. Not the day for that. Thank you, VJ. Hopefully time heals things. I don't know. I don't know. But that's a question for another day. That's for sure. Miss Red is still lurking in the bushes. Awesome. Are you enjoying the bushes? Did you find the pheasant? Or the deer? Or the boar? Most likely the pheasant. Very loud and noisy birds. And very stupid. Very stupid birds. They do not care about their lives. They like to stand in the middle of the road and they don't move for anything. Broccoli is good. It's yummy, Neil. Oh, you're actually cooking beef and broccolis? Did you tell Neil that beforehand? Did he know that you were actually going to be eating broccoli, or was that just a happy coincidence? Lucky accident? That he was guessing that you were going to have some broccoli? Or was it just because of the tree emojis that does look like broccolis? You're puzzled how he knows. Is he spying on you? No pineapples. What's wrong with pineapples? I like pineapples on my pizza. I'm guessing some people are going to be like, oh no. Smothered pork steaks? What is that? Smothered? Okay, so why would she need to go to McDonald's if she likes to cook and bake? There's no need for McDonald's if you can do all of that yourself at home. It's usually cheaper to do it yourself as well. Yeah, no, okay, pineapple does not go in beef and broccoli. I get that. You had what for lunch? I'm gonna butcher this word. Boyangles? Boyangles? I don't know. McDonald's is gross. I like McDonald's. But yeah, we cannot all like the same things. Some people like broccoli and some don't. And that is fine. Hello, Joe Speakman. How are you? Bojangles? Let's think here. What am I supposed to do? Is this what I'm supposed to do? I don't know what I'm supposed to do. No, that's not what I'm supposed to do. Apparently I wasn't paying attention to the last row. Oh well. No. Yeah, okay. That's what I'm supposed to do. Yeah. And oh, now you've been talking so much. Now I have to scroll in the chat because I missed stuff. Yeah, I bet the McDonald's are different wherever you go. Like there's one that's newly opened here in the next city over, and that's a really pretty place. Like they have a coffee shop in house, and yeah, that it just looks clean and everything there. So, but it's newly built. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm butchering that word. I have no idea what it is though. Well, you don't have to necessarily go to fast food chains. You can cook your stuff at home. Oh, Jerry, that doesn't sound good. You apparently just put a screw through the power wire in the attic. Yeah, that sounds like you have some stuff to do. That don't sound good. Just flip the breaker. Yeah. Um, everything blacked out now? Well, at least we know that you can do some wiring and stuff because I've seen that happening when you redid some wiring in your kitchen. So, Jerry Jangles. Okay. Yeah, maybe it's a little bit of my Swedishness coming through with the weird pronunciations of things. Yeah, it sounds like you have some stuff to do, Jerry. Please don't fall on the ladders and things in the darkness. Well, everyone is a bit strange in their own way. Some people like McDonald's and some don't. And some people like to put screws through wires. I'm just saying. There's different types of strange or weird or crazy, and we all fit together perfectly here and hang out and just have fun. So it's all good. Yeah, we're all a little bit off here in our own ways. I'm just a crazy Swede that stays up in the middle of the night and hangs out and crochets with strangers in the YouTube streets. No, you're not strangers. You're my friends. But, you know, we had to start somewhere. I said I was weird and I just hang out with y'all. No names called. Yep. One way of putting it, for sure. I never claimed to be normal. Just saying. Hello, Daiko. How are you? Yeah, what's normal? I don't know. Is it something I eat? Can we eat it? Can we eat that? The lies that comes out of Neil's mouth. A lot of highs and hellos. Well, at least I'm, hanging out here because I missed out on the Sunday fun. But the plan is to be here on Sunday again, so it's not as big of a gap until I'm here the next time. It's not like waiting from one Sunday to the next. It's actually Friday for me already. So Sunday's coming fast. That's for sure. Back to cooking and lurking. Sounds like a good plan. Let me know when it's finished so I can come out, and munch on whatever you have going on there. Because that would be fun. I'm starting to get hungry because of all the talks about foods. And then I hear some munching over there. I don't know what he's munching on. Something crispy. Could be like nacho chips or something. Sounds about the right crunchiness. Hello, Rebecca. I am pretty good. At least today. It's a good day. How are you? So what would you guys think would be like good quick makes to make for a market. Because I don't think I need to make any more shawls, to be honest. I have a lot of them. So I don't think I need to make more of that. But I'm thinking like smaller makes. I just don't know what. Pod holders. Wash towels is not something that sells here, because we use a totally different type of washcloths and things here. We have these like reusable washcloths, so we don't like use paper towels to wipe our counters and things. We have the like it's something else. So wash towels is not something that's gonna sell here. Placemat, hot pads. Yeah, same with hand towels. I don't think that's gonna sell because we have so many other options here already. Maybe some hot pads or like pot holders. Hair scrunchies. Maybe. I would need to buy some elastics for that though. But that's easy. But what type of yarn should I use for that? Like, should I use the same, like the chenille type, the fluffy yarns? Hello, Kelly. How are you? Why did you get told off for getting your wife addicted to yarn and crocheting? What's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with that. Today is a fairly good day. Today I can't really complain. But that can change tomorrow. So we're happy that it is good right now. Yes. I'm talking a lot. My mouth is getting dry. For once. Usually it doesn't happen very often. As in, I can talk a lot and not get my mouth dry. But apparently it had other ideas today. It's all good, Kelly. It's all good. Yeah, you never know. Someone might be lurking in the bushes, and we just missed it. Because we know that there's some bush lurkers here. And we love them too. Just as we love anyone watching the replays. At least the first, I don't know, first hour was full of all my shawls and things again. For those who missed that, that might be interesting to see what I'm bringing to the market. The stuff I already have made. And there's probably more stuff that I'm gonna, find as I sort through things and figure out what to bring and what not to bring. Okay, so the damage wasn't as bad as you expected it to be, Jerry? That's good. I don't know what he's chewing on over there. I just hear that it's crispy, and I don't know if he's going to share or if it's going to be gone by the time I'm finished here. I have no idea. I don't know if it's something I want to snack on. What is it that he snacks on? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, now he's reckless eyeballing me like, you're not going to get any. That's the look I got. Yep, it was the nachos. The cheese nacho chips thingies, as I expected. But yeah, I got the eye, like, you're not touching these. It's all good. I'll find something else to snack on. He says there is nothing else, but he doesn't know. He doesn't know. There's other things to snack on. There's things. You just have to be a little bit inventive or creative to figure out what else there is to snack on. Good night, Denise. Thank you for hanging out. Yeah, I'll probably bring whatever I'm, some things I'm just not gonna sell. So they are of course staying here, but like anything that I would consider selling, of course, I would bring that. Like I have some of my like first shawls I made that is like in cheap acrylic yarns. Um Nothing that I'm like really proud of and nothing else like I can't really charge a lot for them because they're not like the prettiest stuff and it's cheap yarn. So yeah, they're going to be put to the side, but I'm going to probably take them with me anyway, because there's, so that I have something that is more maybe affordable to the people that can't really, afford the fancier stuff that I have. Because, you know, I do have more invested um, in these yarn cakes that I love to use. And with the higher material cost, I have to charge a higher price. Because otherwise, that, it doesn't make sense otherwise. But I'm going to bring them. He was speaking Swedish, Neil. He was responding to me in Swedish, and I only used English so you could still understand what I was saying. But he could definitely just respond in English as well if he wanted to. He just didn't feel like it. There's always going to be someone that's nosy. If it's not you, it's someone else. That's how things work. People are nosy. So am I. I'm always like a little bit of, I want to know the juicy details of things. Because I'm just nosy. Så I totally get it.
Ska du ha något annat än vatten att dricka?
Nej tack. See, I can respond to him in Swedish too. Question is, did you understand what I said? Swedish lessons with Amanda. Is that what we are doing? Oh, he asked me a question. He asked if I wanted something else, something other than water to drink, and I said no, thank you. And that would be nej tack. I'm liking the fact that the darks and the lights are like matching. Do you guys see that? I did not plan for this, but the lines are really looking planned. That is awesome. It's going to be more awesome than I expected. And it looks like I'm not going to run out of the yarn as I worried that I would. Well, it's only the mustard color that I don't have any more of. So that's, yeah. That's what I was worrying about. Yeah, I wasn't expecting it to like match in any way. Is there any other things that's... Now we need to just dissect it. I have to look. So this is going to be the hood. I'm gonna close it up top, and we have like face coming out of here, and there's a little bit of an opening. So I'm thinking about putting some strap, like, something to tie it up so you can close it. But just looking at it, so it's not really like any patterns to it that makes, the same type of sense. because of the colors being so. But the sleeves, though. Do we have a match on the cuffs? No. The cuffs are dark on the outside and dark on the inside. So they don't match the same way. I threw yarn on the floor. Where did it go? Over there. Come back here, little ball of yarn. Yes, come back to me. Thank you. Yeah, it is bigger than I expected. Um, I can wear this, but it wasn't made for me, or it isn't made for me. So that's, I can have this and be like comfy in it. And it's going to be for someone a lot smaller than me, but I'm guessing it's going to be like, um, you know, room to grow in, if you know what I mean. Neil, I was hanging out the whole live stream. I was just not having a good day, so I was just watching you laughing and not saying anything in the chat. I've been having a bad week, so I've been hanging out in a lot of live streams and not saying hi or anything because I haven't been in the mood to talk. But I've been enjoying you guys still and hanging out. Like I was hanging out um, over at VJ's, and I've been hanging out with both Neil and Robin. Robin painting Christmas trees. Yeah, like I've been hanging out. I just wasn't very chatty. And I love the fact that Robin used a crochet hook to roll her sheet mask into her face. That, that's at least one useful thing she could do with her crochet hook. Only Robin would think of that. Like, I thought she was gonna focus on learning how to crochet, not use the crochet hook as like a face roller. That was a new one. That was a new one. Hello, Brett. Yeah, I'm live. Or yeah, you never know what to expect from me. I can pop up out of the blue, and I did that today. Yep. Yeah, that's why I've been, I had a rough week, and there was nothing on Sunday. And my plan is to do Sunday, but if my mood changes, I'm not making any promises. But I hope to be here on Sunday, and that the week is, or the week, the weekend, and or like the days until Sunday is fairly okay. You know, that's what we're hoping for. Ugh. Just because I was fiddling around with the stuff, all the shawls, like there is a couple of shawls that is animal fibers. There's some of those, and just because I've been touching them and moving them around, I get itchy, and I did not plan to do that, so I did not prep with allergy meds. That's also a reason to like why I want to sell some of the things, because I can't, you know, work with those types of fibers anymore, and it's just stupid to have them lay around because I can't wear them. Christine is back. Oh, you went to Starbucks? You got a free cup today? Yeah, it's your birthday. Well, your birthday kind of passed already. It's the 17th here. So I'm sorry that I wasn't able to say congratulations to your birthday on your actual birthday, because, I'm too late with an hour and 10 minutes because I'm in the future. I hope you had a good day though. Or like, yeah, still. It's still your birthday, so celebrate as much as you can. You're late for your own birthday. It's okay though. Some people don't like celebrating birthdays. But yeah, a free Starbucks for your birthday, that's a good thing, right? Not that I've ever had a Starbucks, so I don't know if that's, worth the hype or not. Oh, it's your son's birthday as well, VJ? Nice. Congratulations to him. What's so embarrassing? Is birthdays embarrassing? Or to get a free Starbucks? Is that embarrassing? Oh, thank you. Oh, when people sing to you. Well, I'm sorry, I don't have a good singing voice, so I don't really like to sing. I have done a couple of occasions that I have been singing, but that's, rare occasions on the YouTube streets. So don't worry. He's trying to get songs in my head. Oh, that's a thing here. He sits and whistles things, and a couple of hours later, I start singing the song, and he's like, "Yes, I got it stuck in her head." And I'd be like, "Why am I singing this song? Where did it come from?" And he just smiles over there, like, "Yeah, he was humming it or something, humming or whistling or something." That's a thing that goes on in this house. I don't know. Is that like? Would it be classified as some like terror type of thing? No, I don't think so. Like I don't know what the word would be. But yeah, he's a whistler. Usually he tries to be quiet when I hang out in the YouTube streets, but I don't know how today is going to be because I don't know. I don't know. Granny D. I'm not so bougie today. I only have a big glass of water today. It's You could use it as a flower vase if you wanted it to, because it's like really big. But today I'm not bougie. Not very bougie. So is your stomach getting any better? Have you, the doctors and whatnot, like has that made any progress yet? Or are they still very talkative? What's the word? Christine, what's the word? Innards? Is that the word? You still haven't made a short for me? It's okay. You're gonna get it someday. I'm gonna keep bugging you until you make one. So it's not like I'm going to let you forget about it. I'm going to keep bugging you until you make me the short of Bougie in your fantabulous accent. Yes. I don't know what song he was whistling because I didn't listen long enough. I would have figured it out if he had kept doing that though. Yeah, Granny's accent is just it's just awesome, especially with the bougie. Oh no. Oh, but at least you have that scheduled now. Well, I guess it's, a good thing that YouTube can be, you know, you can take us with you wherever you go. Sometimes I do take my phone with me and do things, I can be in the shower and listening to someone doing stuff, live streams and things if I don't want to miss it. I'm not the type of person that takes long baths, but I would definitely, if I like that, I could definitely listen to things hanging out in the bathtub. Nothing wrong with that. The One of the good things with the portable internets and devices that's easy to move around. Yeah, I wouldn't mind loosing a little bit, but yeah, not that way. See, Mr. Broccoli is in the bathtub. You like to to stay there and soak for hours? Is that your cup of tea? Until you get all, wrinkly and your fingers look like raisins? You that type of person? That likes bubbles and bath salts and candles, maybe even scented candles? Or is that too fancy for you? I can't really imagine Mr. Broccoli with scented candles and bubble baths. That's a hard combo for me to like imagine. Maybe more like eucalyptus bath salts. Vanilla candles. Is that your thing, Joe? You like vanilla candles? I have a hard time for candles whatsoever because of, fire and flames and things from so I don't like to do anything like that really. Occasionally there's some candles. Um, Hello, Judy. What am I doing? I am working on a hexagon cardigan, and right now I am working on the hood part of it. I can show you in just a second. I'll put the stitch marker in because I don't like to unravel. So this is the hood. It's going to be attached like this. So we have a blue side and the other color side. Oh, come on. So hexagon cardigan with blue. This color is blueberry, and this is mustard, and this is cookie yarn. So that's what I'm doing. What are you doing? A couple of cucumber slices on the eyes and a pink martini. 30 to 60 minutes. You haven't done a tub stream in a while. You live stream with scented candles and bubble baths. Cologne. Okay, well that's fairly manly. Yeah, a bathtub was a requirement when we moved in here, or like, before moving here. Uh, I don't like baths. At, I get bored. I get really bored. But the mister, he loves his soaks. Like, he can be in the bathtub for like 3 hours. I have Cookie. Cookie is my friend. So Cookie is available from Hobie, but I also can find it in my local grocery store occasionally because it is. Here we have, there's a little teeny tiny Swedish flag on it. There we go. So yeah, it's a Swedish brand, but Hobie sells them. Cookie. And this shelf over here, you can't see it, but all of this, the whole cubby hole is full of cookies. Oh, you're doing a Christmas market? That's nice. I'm doing my first market ever um, in 10 days. And I'm a bit, I wouldn't say worried, but like, I have no idea what I'm getting myself into. Like, I have a lot of things and I need to figure out pricing and I need to do a lot of things. And people are reminding me, like, I don't have any business cards and I don't, like, there's things. Okay. I haven't done this before. There's apparently things I need to figure out and I need to take care of. Uh, can't beat candles, music, beer in the bathtub. Well, yeah, like there's usually when he soaks, he takes his phone with him, and I don't know, like games on the phone or 9gag, and beers and bubble baths and bath salts, and like he can stay in there for hours. And sometimes he refills, the water gets cold, takes them out, puts some more warm water in it, and occasionally there can be like a text requesting another beer, and that's totally fine. Stand up comedian for like 40 minutes or an episode or two of a TV show. So, have you ever been in the bathtub while you've been hanging out with Kelly when she's been crafting? Or is that a secret? Yeah, I have no idea, like, the expectations of this Christmas market thing. I don't know, like, since I haven't done any before, I don't know what's gonna sell, what people are gonna like. Um, I just wanna, like, at least break even with the cost of the, the table and the gas to get there. And then I'm happy. That's a low goal, but that's the goal I have. I'm not expecting much more than that. Cause yeah. Okay, something's funny. Something's clearly funny. I don't know what's funny. We're probably missing out on some good fun over there. Well, I don't like I have the bees and I have 4 eggs. Um that's so far, what I've done for like smaller things, and I have some of this yarn still so I can make some more. But that's this like I don't really like making amigurumis very much. There's been a couple of jokes around that. Like I have my pumpkins, but I don't know if I'm gonna sell the pumpkins. I don't know, like it's the wrong season for that. How's my watch time? I don't know. I'm still working on it, but it's still a long way to go. It's an uphill battle to get the watch time because it feels like I'm only getting watch time when I'm live. I don't know. YouTube is not liking my other videos and things. It's not getting it's not getting a lot of watch time. But it is what it is. I only need the watch time though to get like the lower monetization level thingy now. So I have the friends. I just need the hours. And I was pretty, determined to have it happen before Christmas. But since, I had this rough week and whatnot, like I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do every Sunday that I was planning to do the scrap dolls, and I take it one day at a time now. Christine is hanging out in the bushes. Thank you, hon. No, 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 it's the mister. It's the mister. He's laughing and he's doing all things here. I don't know what's funny. Something is clearly funny. Usually you hear him sneeze. That's the main thing that he does. And now he's laughing at that. Yep.
What's the difference between Iron Man and Iron Woman?
What's the difference between Iron Man and Iron Woman?
One's a hero, one's a command.
One's a hero and one's a command. I I don't know if I get that.
Iron Man's a hero. Go Iron Woman is the command.
I don't, okay, I'm clearly not in the that went over my head. And he thought it was really funny.
I wasn't expecting.
Oh, Iron Woman. Oh, now I get it. Woman go iron. Iron Woman. Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's a joke. And I was clearly not expecting that one. Thank you, Joe. Design and create crochet clothes. Yeah, like that's I'm not at that level. Like I have made a few patterns of my own, but not all of them are like I only have one written down, and that's available on my Ravelry, but I also have like a free tutorial for the same pattern. Um, but I am working on a couple of other patterns. I just need to write them. Yeah, like iron clothing, because we don't do that anymore. I don't like ironing. Like last time I did it, like seriously, I have a scar to prove it. Like there. That's what happened last time I did some ironing. Yeah. I should not be around hot stuff. Like I burn myself when I take out stuff from the oven. I burn myself ironing things. Yeah, there's like a warning label on me, like stay away from hot stuff. Christina, go hang out in the bougie squirrel nest, much nicer than the bushes. Well, I have pheasants in the bushes, pheasants and deers and boars and foxes. And I'm actually talking about like the bushes in my garden. We've had all of them things in my garden. Pheasants are the ones that they're the most. And yeah, the foxes are not this close to the house, but they're a little bit further away. The boars, they have torn up the grass in my neighbor's yard. And the deers have almost given the mister a heart attack when he was going to work and one morning. It was a dark morning. Just I think it was like the first few months after we moved here. He was like up early going to work and he felt like something was watching him and feeling a little bit like what's watching me at like I don't know 5 o'clock in the morning in the darkness, and there was a deer just standing on the lawn, and he, he scared it just as much as it scared him. Yep, and he still laughs about it, as you might have heard. Okay, so Neil didn't get it as yeah.
Fattade inte skämtet.
No, not until I explained it. Yes, boars, wild boars. We do have that. I live in the countryside. Like we have boars and deers and mooses. Don't forget the mooses. But they are usually hanging out over where the fox hangs out a little bit, away from the houses. But the boars are nice to eat. We do have it's like a food truck. They usually come to like carnivals or like yeah, like bigger gatherings where you get like boar kebabs. It's awesome. It's awesome. You always feel like someone's watching you. Yeah, I get that feeling sometimes too. He's trying to make me sing now. Or at least he's trying to implant stuff in my head that I'm gonna be humming later. No, no, no. Okay, now we're going down the road of weird songs. If you didn't hear it first, we had What Does the Fox Say? And then we had Narwhals. And if you haven't heard the Narwhals, then you have not missed anything. You have not missed anything. Oh, yeah, you have a cat watching you. That makes sense. If you feel like you're being watched and you have a cat and the cat likes to watch you. If you don't have a cat, then okay. School. Yep.
Ja, pepparkaka.
Snodde du den ur godishinken?
Ja.
Okay, he's been raiding the Halloween candy the kids brought home. I have dumle, which is like chocolate with toffee thingy thing in the middle, and it's gingerbread cookie flavored. I like these. They're like really chewy in the middle. Like you can really, yeah, and chocolate covered. Yummy. Yes, it is a very silly song. I totally agree.
Oh. Got any grapes?
No, I don't have any grapes. The silly songs. The silly songs. The duck song. Are we talking American football or are we talking soccer? Because American football isn't a thing here. We only talk about soccer. Well, that's football to us. I'm guessing it's hard to crochet and things when you have a cat on your lap 24/7. Does she, or I don't know if it's a he or she, but does it like to steal your yarn? Because that's never a good thing. I am probably the bigger sports fan in this house, but I like the like other types of sports. I like sports where things can go wrong. Well, go wrong, but like where things can like change in a heartbeat. Um, what's the word? What's the word? We have
Orientering.
ja, det också.
Men du tänker skidskytte?
Is it biathlon?
Ja.
Where you go like cross country skiing, but then you also like shoot stuff. Because you can miss the targets, and then all of a sudden you're not, in the lead anymore. And you can be like all of a sudden just hitting all the 5 targets and be in the lead, even though you were not expected to win. I like those types of competitions where you think you know who's going to win, and then someone just has a lucky day or someone just has a bad day and fails on the shooting range part of it, and things just happens. Okay, so you usually don't have that much of a yarn tangle because of the cat, though. So that's a good thing. Cats that messes with your yarn is not a good combination if you know, do a lot of things with yarn. I will have to get the other blue out. I don't know how much blue I have, but I do think I have at least 2 more cakes of the blue. I just hope that I can continue this color striping part. Well, I'll color control it, I think. I usually don't, but it is so fancy now with the stripes lining up like this. I have to. Yeah, soccer, like, it's just not. We watch like the world championships. I like the Olympics. There's a lot of sports in the Olympics that we usually don't see a lot on the TV. That gets like highlighted in the Olympics. So I like that. He likes climbing. That's his thing. If we're talking any type of sport, there's like speed, boulder, and lead climbing competitions. But that's the closest thing to sports that he likes. As I said, I'm the more sporty type of person.
Jag gillar ju hockey och grejer, men då ska det vara på nationell nivå.
Yeah, world championships and like world cups. That's then it's interesting. Like Sweden versus Finland. That's always fun. Friendly competition with the neighbors. It's always a little bit heated. Um, we have a really good female soccer team. They are actually, I think, better than the men's team at the moment.
Ja, om man jämför mot andra länders lag. De är inte, kvinnorna är inte bättre än herrarna för sig.
De rankar högre.
Ja.
Now he's just being nitpicky. If our females would compete against our males, the men would win. It's just like compared to the other females. Yes. Because females does, have their own thing and they compete against each other.
Jag bara säger, typ USA-tjejerna som var världsbäst mötte college-laget och förlorade i USA. Just saying.
Just saying, yes. I need to get the other blue because the blue run out. I have made a pretty good, decent size today. Yeah. I wonder though if it's big enough to fit a head in here. I'll need to try it on, I think. Even though it's not for me, but like I'll have to try it on and see what it looks like. But I need to get more blue. So we're moving this to the side. We're just gonna put it there for now and go and dig in here for blues. Where is the blues? Here. Here is the blue. We were talking earlier about the Red Heart roll with it melange and Catwalk. Well, this is what Catwalk looks like, but this is the cookie in Limelight. It's the same color, if you didn't know. Because it also was hiding behind my things. So let's see. What color do we have on the inside of this one? Let's go find the center of this cake. Do we have it?
Ja, ni ser på.
Okay. It's going to be a yarn barf. It's all good. It's all good. It's a little yarn baby. The cookie is, I don't even think that they have a weight on here, but it is recommended 4.5 to 5 millimeter crochet hook, and it is a roving style, so it is a little bit of it's a little bit uneven in certain, like it's not like all the same. There's some thinner and some thicker parts, and it has a little bit of a halo as well, so it's not the most fun to frog. So that's also a thing, but I would say it's either a light worsted or, yeah, some parts are like DK, but it's like somewhere in between there, 3 and 4 kind of thing. Where did it go? Did you tangle yourself into what? Oh, there's things to tangle on. Yes, I have a lot of yarn here that is just a mess. It's all good. But it doesn't look like it's going to line up color-wise because now I see light colors. Yeah, we have a light center. So, should I cut the light part out to have it continue with the darks? How much would I remove? This part? Maybe? No, a little bit more. I'm gonna do it just because it looks so good. I'm gonna do it to about there. Where did the end go? There was an end there. Because I have a couple of scraps of this yarn hanging out in the shelf, or like behind all the ones you see, so I might as well just put this up there and I'll do something with the scraps another day. And in behind, there we go. Let's see, where is the end of this? Oh, there it is. Awesome. So, let's get the, oh, there was still some left on this one. Time flies when you're having fun. Almost 3 hours. I didn't even realize. It's almost 2 o'clock. Not that it makes a difference. I'm not really feeling tired, so. How do I connect the ends? Well, I do not connect the ends really. Well, when working with the cookie, um, at the moment, I just have the two ends hanging. I will tie a little knot and then I will sew them in separately. But I will make a double knot and then, sew it in. And I like to have a quite a long piece of yarn to sew in. So I like keep sewing until I can't really, you know, go for another pass because it's not long enough. And I might be, overdoing it, but I'd rather overdoing it than have it unravel. Some yarns I don't do the knot, but it depends on the yarn. Like some yarns are more smooth or silky and it feels like it's slippery, uh, and then you have to do that. That's when I do knots. I don't like sewing things, but when I do, I want to do it properly. Because I don't want to do it again. I want to do it once and then it's over and done with. If that makes sense. But yeah, I have not, well, have I? Have I dealt with I did sew in here. So yeah, like I think I only have the parts for the hood. I think all the other yarn ends are already, yeah, I only have to do the hood part, like where I started it from the neck. Because everything else I took care of before I started it. Everyone wants so quiet all of a sudden. What are you guys doing? Is there anything fun going on right now? And I'm missing out on the fun because I'm here. Since I usually don't go live right now, like I have no idea if there's other people that has set schedules and things like that, but I'm just hanging out and whoever wants to hang out with me, I appreciate you. Yes. And if you have other places to go, then that's also fine. I just, you know, figured I'd jump in, hang out with my friends, get a few more watch hours and mopping floors. It's so much fun. Are you working or are you just mopping your own floors at home? Because I'm guessing you need to do that occasionally too, right? You bought some yarn at, I'm guessing, Dollar Tree? What size hook should you use to start? Well, it depends on what yarn you got and what you want to do. Do you want to make something that should have, a nice soft drape, or do you want to make something that's more of a solid type of thing, like um you know, something to put a, what is it, a um pot holder, like, yeah. What do you want to do and what yarn did you get? Well, you want to start easy. Mm, well, it's easier to like know what type of yarn you have because some yarns are not good for some things. So do you know if it's an acrylic? Do you know anything about the yarn? because the thickness of the yarn will be a guide to what type of hook or hook size you should have. Oh, okay. Jerry, what are you talking about? It's 10 inches long and it says only 80 pounds and it's going to be fun. What is? What did I miss? BJ, I do vote for you in the tub, but in your own tub, because I think Brett's tub is already a bit, occupied. Skinny and Fuzzy, is that the yarn you got? Yeah, that's probably not the easiest yarn to start with. Um, and I don't know if it's good for pot holders. Skinny and Fuzzy. Does it have any recommendations on it? Like on the ball band? It should tell you what fiber content it is. Okay, so Brett's tub is now not occupied anymore. Well, that will leave more space. Yes. Well, it is called a ball band. It's also called a label. Yeah, like the fluffy stuff is usually not the best thing to start with. Because they are a pain in the behind to unravel in case you like don't like what you're doing or realizing that you missed a stitch or something like that. So it's not something I would recommend you to start with, but I definitely get the whole like it was cute. um yes, I can relate. I have some fluffy yarns, not very much, but I have. Oh, it's hidden. It's hidden. This is like, yeah, you see that it's fluffy. It has a lot of fluff on it, and that's just a pain to um, take apart, even though it's not the fluffiest of yarns, but it like hooks to itself. Yeah, pot holders you want like pure cotton, because if it's synthetic, well, wool can also work, um, but synthetics like acrylics and polyesters, it's plastic. It will melt because of pot holders are usually like, you know, putting a hot pan or stuff on it. So that's not a recommendation. Pure wool or pure cotton will work good for that. Dream chenille, is that the yarn we're talking about? Someone might be more familiar with what that is, but chenille yarns. Um, what is it that I have? The stuff I got from Just Chenille. That's the only yarn I have that's from the US. Yeah, this is not going to work for pot holders. Definitely not. It will melt. This is like 100% polyester. It's definitely, I make these types of thing with it, like fluffy stuff, and they're really soft. They are. They are really nice. Yeah, my recommendation for pot holders is thicker cottons, just because there's two reasons. It's easier to start with thicker yarns when you're not familiar with it. Um, but you get more of a dense type of fabric and less risk of burning yourself with a thicker type of yarn. Um, where did I put them? Are they in here somewhere? Yeah, okay. Um, or do I have, well, I have this one. It's easier to show because it's already opened. So I have two cotton yarns here. And you probably can't really tell that much of a difference, but there is a difference in thickness. The pink one is about double the thickness than the green one. So it's going to be faster to work up. Come on, focus. I know you can do it there. It's going to be faster to make things with the thicker one. And it's going to be a more dense type of fabric if you use a smaller hook and less risk of burning. So I suggest a thicker type of cotton. Oh, I'm getting myself tangled in my own things. Hello, Dawn's World. How are you? Why am I tangling myself? Where's my... Okay, that's that one. And where's the other end of the blue? There we go. Okay. I'll figure it out as I go. She's got all the yarns. No, I don't have all the yarns, but I do have a lot. I do. And at the same time, I still don't have what I need for whenever there's always like, I want to do this, but I don't have the yarn for that. And then I have the yarn and I don't have the perfect pattern for some of the yarns. So that's that as well. Right now, I'm like really thinking hard about what I'm going to do with these two. They are high priority because I want to use them like soon, as well as this one. What am I going to do with this one? So that's, my main focus is these over here. What do I want to do with them? Because they're like, I want to do something with them now. Because I haven't used them before. So I'm curious to what they would look like and work up like and what I should do. If that makes sense. But at the same time, I have some plans for some things that's behind here. I have some plans for this stack of pink with the yellow on top. And I want to start that. But I also have a plan for the 3 on the bottom. And I should be working on that. But I have a project that has that included, and I should also be working on that. Am I the only one? I should be doing this. I should be doing that. Oh, I want to do this, and I want to do that. And yeah. I don't have enough hours of the day to crochet. I wish there was like 30 hours a day or something, and I could crochet like 27 of them hours. Wouldn't that be good? And the rest of the time, like, eat and sleep. Like, could we sleep an hour? Would that be, enough? Just recharge the batteries for an hour and then continue. It would make my life easier. Am I the only one? The last yarn I pointed to, the teal, this one, is that what we were talking about? Or are we talking about some teals over here? Because I didn't, like, there's a stack of teals there. I'm guessing that's what you were meant. That is a Sultan, um, Sultan Deluxe. Sultan Deluxe. Come on, focus. I know you can do it. Come on. There we go. 100% cotton. And it looks like this. It's color number 12, and it's Paraíba tourmaline with white, minty green, and it goes out to teals. And I have, this is cake number 2 in the project that I'm working on with that one. Is it in the, where did I put that bag? Here it is. Okay, I'm going to put a stitch marker in the stuff I'm doing now because I'm going to pull it and unravel and things if I'm not careful here. Crochet hook to the side. Don't want to lose that one. Moving things around. Making space. Okay. Come here, little baggie. So what I already have started with that yarn is in the bottom of this bag. So I just have to move some stuff out of the way. I just have to move some squares. And I have a baby blanket that I have started in this color. So this is what I have so far. And the plan is to continue out to the darker teal. I still have some left. And when I finish with this, I'm going to start from the outside and working my way in. So it's going to end with the lightest color, just like it starts with the lightest color. So that is what I'm working on with that yarn. So more of a close-up details. I hope it's focusing. I can't tell because I can't see, but hopefully you get to see something. Yeah. But that's what I'm doing with that colorway. I also have a shawl that I've made in this color, and I'm just going to put all the squares back in, get them out of the way, or yeah, not, there's a little bit of a mess here. Oh, what's the pattern? I don't remember. Is it a whatchamacallit? Is it a doodad? It's a hooked on sunshines pattern. That I know. But yeah, I have the same colorway as a shawl. And that's how it all started. I made this shawl. And when I heard that there was going to be a baby, I figured like a shawl for the mother and a matching blanket for the baby. But yeah, the baby's already born and I'm a little bit late to the party. I didn't finish it in time. Oh well, there's still time. There's still time. But that's, yeah, it's the same color for both. So that's why I got that color. So, cuz I thought it was cute. But yeah, a lot of my blanket patterns are hooked on sunshine. And they're all like available on Ravelry because that's where I go to buy my patterns. Baby born in September, I think. Yeah, September. But yeah, we still haven't met the baby. Um, so it's not like I've been in a hurry to finish it either. But yeah, because of all the things that spreads in society, sicknesses like RS virus and other type of things, um, you should be careful with small children. And so they haven't really been out to meet anyone. And since, I have kids, they go to school, they go to daycare, they will bring, germs and things home with them. Um, it's better to be a little bit more careful um, in the beginning because we don't want to have unnecessary risks. And right now, actually, in Sweden, the sea is kind of spreading again, but it's not like really bad. But they're seeing an influx of patients in the hospitals. Yeah, I'm not really stressing about the blanket. I have other things. I have like my brother's blanket. That one feels more high priority to me. I just need to take the time to sit down and make it because I can't have it on my lap when I sit here, and here's where I normally sit because if I'm not hanging out in the YouTubes, like if I'm hanging out in the YouTubes, like I have my keyboard. I hate typing on my phone. Um, but I can put the Netflix up. I can have something on one screen and something on the other screen. Something I've been watching very much recently is the like possible um, volcano eruption in Iceland. They have a lot of earthquakes, and there's signs pointing towards a volcano erupting over there. Um, and last time they had a volcano erupt on Iceland, I made my hot as lava dress. So I don't know. Maybe there's going to be a hot as lava dress 2.0 or something if there's an eruption, but there's like a whole town that's been evacuated because of things. It's just they're probably not going to be able to save the town no matter what because of all the earthquake damage. But yeah, at least they could save some of the items from the houses. But with, if there's the volcano, if it's erupting and the lava, like you cannot save anything that's covered in lava. That's just. Oh, ABD, how are you going to survive? You forgot to charge the phone and you forgot to go to the liquor store. You going to have a sad rest of the day? Is that what we're seeing in your future? Okay, let's see. Can we untangle this? That one just needs to go over there. Yes. Yes. And you go there. And you come here. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've had it at some point. Because, the mister tested positive, but my test was negative at the same time. So it would be weird that I wouldn't have it if he had it. I'm not sure all the tests were reliable or maybe tested too early. I don't know. Is Jerry still hanging out here? Did he figure out fix his electrical issues? Is it all taken care of? Putting screws in things is not. Oh, there you are. Muscle it in, and countertop is. You have to cut your countertop. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're doing now? Okay, so the light was figured out. Or, yeah, good. Good, good. You shouldn't be hurting your back. That's not a good thing. You have a lot of things to figure out and do in your kitchen. There's a lot of stuff that you're doing in there. But hurting yourself in the progress is not good. It's not good. Are we guessing that Dawn's still sleeping? I told her to go to bed earlier. I don't know if she listened to me. And I did say that I was going live, and she said that she'd be here if she was awake. So we're guessing she's not awake yet? Or did you hear anything else, Mr. Yarndall? Okay. So I am going to try this on. But to get somewhat of a accurate, you know, what is it like right now, I'm gonna put some stitch markers like I would, close it together up on top because it's supposed to be a hood or hoodie type thing. So closing it up. Okay. I think that's enough with the stitch markers. So, question is how all the yarn ends are tangled and not in this. It's a mess. Okay. So I'll have to take the headset off, and I'm going to turn my mic off because this might be noisy. So what do we think? Does it look good? Yeah, this is not a cute look. But this is kind of nice. Like it's a decent size for me. I kind of feel like keeping it, but it's not for me. But yeah, this I feel like this is the good size. It's a good size. So I should just like close it up and maybe make something here to like if I wanted to close it up. But yeah, I'm really liking how these cuffs look. It's funny though that it's dark and light and dark. Like I could definitely do one of these for myself as well, but I don't have enough yarn for that. Well, it's done when I have it, you know. There's a few things I need to do, and I'll the yarn ends and stuff. But I'm gonna take that off. And a tangle mess out of my hair. Yes, that's what I. That's what happened. Yep. Awesome. So we need to close it up, and I have the blue to do that with, or should I do it from here? It doesn't really matter because I'm gonna do it like I always do on the inside. So that's the one that I only put to keep it together. And yeah, just need to make sure that I have the same. Okay. Okay. So I have one of the fastest ways I know to attach, well, any of the hexagons I've done, because I just stitch them up real fast. I turn them inside out, and I go into the chain spaces. Well, there's no chain spaces on this because I only do 3 double crochets and then jump to the next one, but the space is in between. But I do a single crochet and then I chain 3, and in the next chain space I do a single crochet, catching both this side and the other side, and then I chain 3, and next chain space from both sides a single crochet. So there is not really any sewing or attaching everything. I only do a single crochet in the chain space that is in a chain space. But yeah, Is it lacy? Maybe. Is it fast? Yes. That's how I do like the whole sleeves and everything too. Hello, Shentirement. How are you? I am finishing up the hoodie part of the hexagon cardigan. I am just attaching the sides, making it a hoodie. And then I have some yarn ends to tackle. And then it's finished. And there we go. That was the hood kind of closed up. Now I need to figure out where is this the yarn that's attached to the other one? Yes, it was that one. Now I only have to find all the yarn ends and deal with them. And that's always fun, don't you think? I'm going to use my pointy Sharpie needle. I have one that's really pointy and stabby because I like to sew the yarn through itself. And since this is only like a roving style, to like break in through between the fibers, I do prefer to do it like this. But I'm going back and forth in all sorts of directions and hiding the yarn. And there we go, a couple of times with that one. Oh, and it wouldn't be a very surprising thing if I managed to stab myself on the needle, because that happens. Sharp objects and hot stuff is, keep away from me. Ovens and things like that is just not my friend. Oh, come on. It slipped out of the eye. Now it's back in the eye. There we go. And snoopy snoopy. That's the bottom ones. And what do we have here? We have yes, 4 yarn ends. Makes sense since I had to get the new yarn cake out. How do you like to deal with your yarn ends? Do you just crochet over them or do you sew them? I've heard some people use like fabric glue to like add some security to it, but I don't know. Like I don't know how much you can feel fabric glue. I guess it depends on what you're doing. But if it's something that you need to like be able to put in the washing machine, would you be worried that the fabric glue would like not disappear, but does that make sense? I don't know. I don't know. You've never gotten to the stage where you have yarn ends. Yeah, I get that, Neil. One day, maybe. Depends. Are you going to give up? Or are you going to try and push through it and make something happen? You got a solid 39 count single. Yeah, that's a good one. So can you make a double crochet? That's the question. Oh, you use tacky glue on your earrings? Yeah, I guess you don't have to wash earrings. So that, would be a safe place to use glue. But I wasn't tacky glue. Is that the type that like dries clear? So it's not visible? Jerry, the hook size is one part of it, but also like how tight you hold the yarn, like the tension. So you could probably get away with the same hook size that you were using, but you just have to loosen up. And don't be so uptight. Neil, you giving up that easy? She took the yarn? That's a lame excuse. You can always go get new yarn. You can even make a video out of that. Go yarn shopping at your local whatever store and show what's on the shelves. There's a lot of videos like that where people go buy stuff and show what's on the shelves. Jerry, I think that sounds like a good plan. But are you gonna do it all in, crochet type thing? Because then you have some work in front of you to like practice your stitches. Or are you gonna make it in other type of things? Like, are you gonna 3D print parts of it? Yeah, I think you're pretty safe with the yarn that we still haven't seen yet, so it might still be a myth. You said there was a truckload, but we've yet to see it, so I'm not sure I believe you. I'm starting to doubt it. It's kind of like pics or it didn't happen. Like, it's not on Facebook, so is it true? Yeah, no more spending for dairy. I totally agree with that one. Because you haven't even started using what you have. So, there we go. Yarn ends tackled. Hood is completed. Needles going away. Scissor going away. Yes, I know. Hello, unique, amazing stripes, broccoli. Like, yes, I know it's late, but I finished it. It's finished. Well, I guess it depends on whether I should put maybe like something to like be able to close it. Something to tie up like just here if needed. Kinda, maybe. I don't know. But it is finished. Yes, it is early morning, but I finished it. I finished something. And it's Friday. So finished Friday. VJ, how many pictures am I allowed to give you? How many hats did I have? I had, what was it? I had 6 or something hats here. And then I had my fingerless gloves and the other, I think one of the fingerless gloves flew down on the floor. But yeah, I have the fingerless gloves and the other hat. So this is my stack for the week. And I finished this one. But this one, I've been working on this for quite some time. I just finished it now. But yeah, this is what I did this week. As well as I've been working on my own pattern, because I'm testing my own pattern and having to, make a second version of it so I can just make sure that the stitch counts from what I like. I wrote it all down, but apparently I was not I have never I wasn't counting it correctly the first time, so it's a good thing that I'm doing like the second go round. And yeah. Oh, and the seam, now when I'm, it's not very visible, but you do see a little bit of the seam here. I think it might be more visible maybe on the top of the arms. Maybe, I don't know. Um, the seam is here. You see these little light blue lines like this? That's how the seam looks, like this. How does it look on the other? Oh, it's more visible here. See? You get these little lines like this. So it's a cute detail. That's what it looks like from the other side. But on the inside, you do get the chain threes. So you could yeah, they are here. Like there's the chain threes between the single crochets. But I think it, like if you use, like in this case, yarn with different colors, you get, it's just a cute little detail when it is showing like this. But I've done this on most of my hexagon cardigans. Like this is my jam. I like to do this. And I've also come to the conclusion that doing it with this technique and a little bit of calculation, I don't even have to cut the yarn. At least, well, doing a longer sleeve, I will have to cut because I have to add to it. But like if I'm happy with the length, I can do it in a little bit of a different way so that I can sew in this direction when I close it, instead of in that direction to like continue the arm. I close it on this way, and then I can continue the rows up here instead. Like I've done that in another one. I don't know where that one is, but I have a short sleeve one where I closed it from this side going up. So I only had the beginning yarn tail in the corner here and the end tail at the bottom. But I had, the closing up part also, adding the seams. Like on this one, I have a seam on the back, but there's also the seam on the front. Like this is a hoodie with only a little bit of an opening in the front. So also here, it's the same type of closure with attaching the sides. Yes. It's fast. You saw how, like, it didn't take me a lot of minutes to do this. Instead of the, going into every stitch or anything like that. But it is finished. So I might be actually giving this away tomorrow. One of the reasons I wanted to see if I can finish it today, because the person that I'm intending to give it to, I'm going to see them tomorrow. So I might take some pictures and say bye-bye to it very soon. Kinda maybe. We'll see. But it's done. It's done. It's over there now. Yes. So we've been here for 3 hours and 45 minutes. That's a long time for just sitting here and hanging out. So I am going to just check the YouTube streets. What's going on? Thriss is still hanging out here. I bring it every day. Kelly is hanging out here. I don't know how long Thriss is. Oh, I see some yarn and some blue and some pink yarn going over there. So I'm thinking about wrapping it up here. So there's some places that you could, go and hang out. So you don't have to feel all alone when I leave you. Because I don't want to leave you. I really don't. But it's 2:46 a.m. and I have a meeting to attend tomorrow, so I have to be up in time for that. And I also have mini-me that needs attention in a few hours because, kids needs breakfast and things. So I have to do that too. And I plan to be here on Sunday. So it's not like you're going to have to miss me for a long time. Neil, I have to go. Like, I can't stay up all night. I need to sleep. And I finished that, which was more than I expected to do. Kind of. Yeah. Yes. So I'm going to wrap it up and I'm going to say good night for now. And hopefully I'll see you back here on Sunday. And yeah, that's what we're doing now. Hi, bye. Chris's Kaleidoscope. Did you just come here and I'm leaving? Is that what's happening? I'm sorry. But yeah. Thriss is still out there, so you can go and hang out over there. I might go over there and say hi. So Scrappy Raid to Thriss? I don't know. Is that a thing? Are we making it a thing? Or just say hi from me. That's also good. So good night, everyone. I loved having you here as always. Take care and I see you next time. Bye bye.